What's going on, everybody? Welcome to day 3 of the Germany trip. This is the view from the hotel, and I'm super excited to get this video started. So we're on the streets of Frankfurt. JEMVision. 6 a.m. Early morning scooters out here. Yeah. But this view was incredible. You have the skyline of Frankfurt, and then you have the view, and then the water reflecting with the view of the cathedral, and then the boats on the river. This was just super calming. And then here you have me on the scooter having some fun.
Hey, JEMVision. Go to the car.
Early morning scooter club. So now here I am walking to the next destination. You can see I'm all suited up, and we are headed on the chartered bus to a very, very special location. You can see I'm the first one on the bus, of course. I have to make sure I get the content, and then choosing a window seat. You know, that's how I am as a content creator. Jordan, what's up? Take a video of us. JEMVision. And now here we are on the bus headed to the next destination. It's just nice getting that early morning scooter ride at around 6 a.m. And then I believe we departed on the bus right around 8 a.m. So I had some time to get prepared and kind of see the city a little bit. Once you wake up early, I was waking up really early in Germany, had a lot of energy. So just a little bit of the jet lag, but had some time to kind of get out, experience a calm morning, which is very important to me and part of my daily routine. Here we have the Frankfurt local soccer stadium there. They won the Europa League a few years back. And then we had the highway here. It was nice getting outside of the city because we mostly stayed right in the center of the city, right by the train station and the bus station. Then you also have a view of the mountains. We have another view of the highway here, and it was just really nice and peaceful to get the day started. The weather looked great. And then here we are getting closer to the destination. And it was a fun time overall, just being on the bus with the whole cohort, chatting with them, catching up on how the semester went for everybody. And then here we have some airplanes on display. Looks like we're close to the airport. And here we are at Merck. This is where we visited for the day, the headquarters of Merck, very well-known company. We were there for family business. They have been around for several generations as a family business. So that's what it all started. It all started in Darmstadt, Germany, if you've heard of it before. And it was so nice being on this campus.
Ruined the picture. Yeah. Wait, that's sick. That's sick.
So big. So here I am stepping off the bus. Feels like when you watch the NBA or NFL when they're doing that tunnel walk with their outfit. So it made me feel special for a few seconds. But here's the rest of the class walking onto the headquarters. And then here I am, again, all suited up, dressed to the nines. And then here was the food inside of Merck. We had a nice little lunch, and then I had a pretzel. First pretzel in Germany. We're making it happen here. First pretzel. It's my first taste test. Real unfiltered thoughts.
They're like, they can move their movement, like they're more mobile.
It's valid. It just hits different. Then we were at the innovation hub in Merck, and we had these fancy glasses. And then here we are heading back onto the bus. And then this is the view from the bus. So it started raining by the time we were done. It was a full day thing. Started off early and finished about 3 or 4. And then we're headed back to the hotel now, back on the highway. And it was just a little bit of a culture adjustment being in Germany, but it was good overall. And it was just a really relaxed day. It was probably one of the highlights of the trip, to be honest, being at Merck. Because it's such a well-known company, and just seeing what they have going on and the innovation within that company, and just having the opportunity as students from Canada being able to be there as well. So here's the Deutsche Bank Park again for Frankfurt. And then here we are back in the main downtown of Frankfurt. And here we are hopping off the bus. And it was just about an hour and a half from the hotel to get there. Then we went straight to the train station, of course, looking for none other than McDonald's, some good old comfort food. I didn't try too much of the local German cuisine, but as soon as I saw the McDonald's, of course, I felt at home. Again, in the last vlog, we were there, and then I had to run it back with some more chicken McNuggets. And then they had some nice waffle fries, and they had like chicken wings. And then they had some purple receipt here as well. So they had a lot that changed at this location. I'm here in McDonald's in Germany. They're speaking German. We found an English speaker, and the menu is really good. There's waffle fries, so we're gonna order and do a taste test, JEMVision taste test. Ooh, look at that McFlurry. Yeah.
Like the bun or the patty? The bun.
We're live and direct in McDonald's in Germany, Frankfurt to be exact. Gonna try my first chicken McNugget here. It's really good. Tastes just like back home in Canada.
Looks very nice.
It's a McFlurry. Oh man, chocolate sauce in this McFlurry. So here's the inside of the McDonald's. They actually have a lot of nice artwork within the McDonald's, and it just is a much different design than the McDonald's within North America. So it's nice that they had all these artworks all over. Then here we were in the train station on the way back. Then we had these people climbing, which was different. I didn't know what was going on there at the Frankfurt train station. But it's just so nice being in that train station, and it just so interesting to see where all the other trains are coming from and where you can go. Then we decided to go on a little night walk just to experience the city of Frankfurt. This was the last day in Frankfurt before we move on to the next destination. To be this nice cruise going on. So you could just see like the view from the bridge, and then it just was so cinematic and had some great significance there as well. That's beautiful. Walking, the darker it got and the more beautiful it got being there at nighttime. So here's the view of the city and some of the main buildings, of course, and obviously, Frankfurt is a financial hub as well because of the European Central Bank, among many other things. So it was just nice to see it at night. Saw it at the morning, saw it at night. To experiencing it then, I just highly recommend just doing a nighttime walk by the river. And then as we went on, the more beauty it got with the reflecting lights. And it wasn't raining at this time. It was raining earlier on in the day. So it's good that it wasn't raining. Then they had some street food or cruise food since it was on the river. And I think it was some very nice food. And we had the birds there. And then the nighttime cruise that was also going on at the same time. So we did that day cruise in the last vlog, but there's a night cruise, and of course, cinematic with the birds passing by as well. And it just was a very good time.
JEMVision! Subscribe! Like and subscribe! Like and subscribe! Get Jordan to 50!
So we continued on with the sightseeing. This is the European Central Bank building at night, and some other major towers as well. And just like seeing this on video, it doesn't give you the same perspective as in person. The cathedral there, reflecting at night as well. Then we went to the Rome Square again, but this time at night, and it just had a completely different feel. It was empty compared to during the day. And this was a nice perspective to see it at night as well, because everything is different in the night, as they say. And then here I am walking the streets of Frankfurt, and it just was pretty empty. Ironically, Frankfurt is such a big city, but it never felt crowded when we were there. I mean, we weren't there for the weekend, only a Sunday, but if it was a Friday or a Saturday, maybe it would have been a little bit different. But it was a really calm night, and here I am walking beside a Lamborghini SUV, just roaming the streets of Frankfurt. And this is such a beautiful Lamborghini SUV in person. And then we were doing some more sightseeing. Not too sure what we were looking at here, but just walking around, headed back to the hotel now, just taking the scenic route, looking for more things to see. And then they just had a lot of great history within Frankfurt. And that's why we went on that walking tour the other day, to hear more about the history. But it's nice to walk back. And again, the cars in Germany are all pristine, clean, not a speck of dirt or dust on any of these vehicles. Here's a nice Porsche for all the car enthusiasts watching this video. And then we're on the way back to the hotel, had some more nightlife and some more beautiful cars within Frankfurt. And this was just a display in a building as we were walking by. And then here we have some more of Frankfurt, just to get a picture of the nightlife and how things are. But again, this was middle of the week, around 10 p.m. Super calm, not a lot going on. As you can see, the streets are basically empty. So it's not a city that doesn't sleep. And here's that sign of the euro dollar, a little sign of it. And then another Lamborghini SUV. It seems like they're all over that night. So that's a nice spotting. Then we ended up going back to the train station again, because some people in the group wanted to go to McDonald's that didn't get an opportunity before. Looking at the board of the places where the trains were headed, it was nice to take a look at. And then here's the view, and the scale of this train station is just super big. And then they had some fresh sandwiches here. And sandwiches is a form of art, as they say, but it was a really fun time overall. Here's the McDonald's. I didn't go in because it was time to head back to the hotel, and it was getting late, and we had a very early morning coming up. But that was the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe. Please hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and stay tuned because many more great videos are on the way. JEMVision signing out.